So, I successfully avoided talking about how painfully the Yankees blew Game 5 of the World Series, and now free agency is in full swing. The Yankees of next year are going to look a lot different from the team that they were in the World Series. Despite earning a lot of criticism, Aaron Boone will return as manager next year, but a lot of the Yankees starters will not. Alex Verdugo is gone, so are Anthony Rizzo and Gleyber Torres. The Yankees were willing to let those players go, but they wanted Juan Soto. At just 26 years old, Soto is unique in baseball as a valuable hitter and will probably be playing baseball for the next decade and a half. After engaging in a prolonged bidding war with the New York Mets, the Yankees were not given the chance to match the Mets' $765 million 15-year offer. They had offered $760 million for 16 years. They lost out on a generational player by $5 million. Soto is going to be a great Met. He's a great player, but just maybe the Yankees losing him will prove to be for the team's long-term benefit. Of course, it will hurt seeing him on the Mets, and anytime he plays well, I'll be inundated with edits of him as a Yankee, probably set to Linger or some other song.
Thomas, fly ball right field. Who else should end this game than that man right there? Juan Soto.
The good thing, though, is that his loss in free agency seems to have fired up Yankees management. Brian Cashman was supposedly very upset and wanted to go out and sign people. And Hal Steinbrenner was willing to spend $760 million on Soto, so he definitely is willing to spend money on other players now that they can't get Soto. And Cashman has gone out and signed people. Starting pitcher Max Fried was signed to an 8-year, $218 million contract, and then reliever Devin Williams was brought to the Bronx in a trade with the Brewers. The Yankees gave up pitcher Nestor Cortez and infielder Caleb Durbin for him. Cortez especially will be missed, but Williams is set to be much more important to the roster than Cortez ever was. Over the last few seasons, both Fried and Williams have some of the lowest ERAs for relievers and starters in baseball. They're invaluable additions to the team. And then, just a few days ago, the Yankees got 2019 MVP Cody Bellinger, along with $5 million in a trade with the Cubs for reliever Cody Petit. And then the Yankees signed Paul Goldschmidt on a 1-year contract for $12.5 million. The 37-year-old is also a former MVP, giving the Yankees 4 former MVPs on their roster currently. Also, a while ago, Cashman re-signed Jonathan Loaizaga. So the Yankees have been signing a lot of people, and I think that their roster today is probably better than their roster last year when they had Soto on it, which is extremely impressive. The Yankees are also looking to probably start Jason Dominguez somewhere in the outfield, perhaps even center field next year. That will be his rookie season, so we'll see how that pans out. But just a surprisingly strong roster for the Yankees, and it's possible they're not done making moves. They might be pursuing Nolan Arenado, who is a great friend of Paul Goldschmidt and was with him on the Cardinals. And if he is pursued, maybe he plays third and Chisholm moves over to second. But right now, he's not on the team. The Yankees have a lot of moves left to make, or at least some extra money to spend. They have not yet equaled the total money they offered to Soto. The future looks bright for the Yankees.